close y'all out with a piece that I've been touring with recently. I just like getting different feedback from it. It's called My Pen is Dangerous. Last time I did an event, I had someone come up to me and was like, yo, sis, your pen is dangerous. And I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. You know, because you don't want poetry to be weaponry all the time. Sometimes it has to be. Other times it's just food for soul. Right. So, I don't know, I'm still grappling with it. So, as a response, I wrote this piece entitled, My Pen is Dangerous. Ain't gonna let nobody, ain't gonna let nobody, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Because you say my pen is dangerous. But that's because you never stood in an alleyway at 2 a.m., listening to the gutter wails of a newborn, craving substance from the abused milk dust of silence, starving for everything it can't afford. And you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you never awoke into night terrors of enemy lines, bullet stares of contradictions, cradle-rocking, slow-beating, purple hearts, where drum majors rather than tap on the feet with his lips. And you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you never held a conversation with the Black Panther who sat in the last row, last seat, where her by any means necessarily meant she was never heard. Backpedaling swallowed afterthought, you see, because her friend was only the core for the movement. And you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you've never been a cancer cell on a suicide mission, holding a one-way ticket to self-destruction on a body pleading for life, where kitchen-sink cocktails are the only in-flight meal before crashing into the calories of mental destruction, and you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you never listened to the radio. You headbanging to auto-tune coons where lights, camera, flash mob becomes a new career builder. And common sense is linked into spitting rap lyrics on the backs of hypothetical hoes, Supermaning a lifestyle they can't afford. And you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you've never been the receding hairline of a black woman, living out her career in yucky lace-front human remains, stripping away her epic memory and stuffing it into a suit that will never fit. Weight watching a heavy heart, for the European dynasty should have never been a legacy chase. And you say that my pen is dangerous. That's because you never watched the last episode of American Bandstand. The one night the revolution was televised, and integration spread the nation, displaying that prosperity could no longer be deferred. But the FCC pulled the plug on humanity, so I guess being an American is true genocide. And you say, my pen is dangerous. That's because you were never the last Jew in the shower stall, the last slave dangling for freedom, the last Native American receiving a facial full of smallpox, the last Asian at the harbor being docked for death. You just read about it, thinking that it was the end of an era, never once pondering that it could be the tumultuous beginnings to escalating hate. And you say that my pen is dangerous? That's because the most reckless thing you've ever done was turn on the news instead of walking out of your front door. Your community awaits. And I'm only as deep as faucet water if I allow you to just applaud and toe tap. I need my words to be instrumental. Otherwise, there is no need to speak. And there is definite danger in that. So ain't gonna let no